Hey my friends online, welcome back to my channel. As you know, I love my RV. Well, if you didn't know, go watch my video on driving the bigwigs. It all started with a tiny house obsession. I dreamed of traveling from state to state with my job and living full-time in a tiny house. But when the practicality of a tiny house didn't seem possible, and after renting an RV, I discovered how much I really loved being on the road. I often watch full-time RVers with such envy, cruising all around America, working from their RV. It's the ultimate in downsizing and living free.
So I'm thinking to myself, what if I did live in my RV full-time? What if I didn't wait to retirement to live into my RV full-time? Impossible dream or possible reality? What would that be like?
Now at first we used to have a 27-foot Class A RV. Though it was spacious, it was not exactly an agile vehicle. And eventually we downsized to a 24-foot Class B plus RV. My first obstacle is going to be the scarcity of parking. Secondly, the HOA. We're not really even supposed to have an RV parked in the neighborhood, especially for a long period of time. Our first run-in with the HOA was when we first purchased our 27-foot Class A. We finished up late at the dealer on a Saturday, and the storage facility where we had planned on parking it had closed, and they wouldn't be open until Tuesday. So we parked in the driveway, and sure enough, by Wednesday we received a little love note from the HOA. So let's see how this week goes. For my commuting purposes, I guess the side streets are gonna have to be okay. I've seen other RVs parked there sporadically. So let's go. I have to get an early start, basically to trek down the side street. And first thing I do is check to make sure I didn't get a ticket. Good, no tickets. So it's early in the morning. I'm not a morning person by choice, just by profession. After my coffee is when I can really appreciate my quiet morning drives, while this fog is pretty thick. Well, the Beltway is not that bad because not everyone's back at work, so the commute is not bad, as you can see here as the fog clears. But months from now, when everyone is back to work, this is going to be thick like that fog with cars, even at this early hour. Now my next potential obstacle is the parking. The parking lots where I work at, so one of them's not very big, but Right Force 1, which is what we call her, is nimble enough to get in, and we only take up 2 parking spaces. Now our Thor could have fit, but it would have taken up probably a lot more space than this. And getting out a full parking lot might have been a bit trickier with the 27-foot Class A. Often I dream of what it'd be like working and living in our RV full time. I imagine it would be hard on my hubby though. Me getting ready in our tiny little space and pulling off at 5:50 a.m. while he's still sleeping. So we would have to sleep in the parking lot of whatever facility I was working in for the day. Would he really want to spend his entire day in the RV working, or would he Uber into an office job after I left? I can't imagine any center letting us live in their parking lot anyway. Well, that's enough daydreaming. It's basically time to get to work. Okay, now let's start our commute home. All these parking spaces still available, and they had to pull up right next to me. This is why the bigger RV would have been a lot trickier here. If I were a full-timer, I could just go in the parking lot and take a shower and take a nap after work. Or I could just change and go straight to the gym or the yoga studio. I could work out, come back and shower, then go pick my hubby up from his office. I think that could work. But my hubby has more work shoes than I have clothes in my entire wardrobe, so that could be a bit of a challenge. I think I'll just go ahead and take the scenic route home. That involves more traffic lights and smaller neighborhoods, and apparently construction today. I Thor could have made it through this, but man, would it have been tight. I hate those barriers. Every time I look at them in the side mirror, it makes me just feel a little bit loopy and anxious and dizzy. Let me know in the comments below if you can't stand those side barriers, if they make you feel kind of out of whack as well. So I'm coming up on my job where they said that there were some spots for oversized vehicles, and we'll see. I'm kind of nervous about this, to be honest with you. It's like, is this crazy? It probably is, but I'm doing it anyway. So instead of going to the right to park in the garage, which I clearly cannot fit, they told me to go to the left. And if I go around the corner, there's going to be a spot for oversized vehicles. So let's see if this spot is actually there. They told me to come over here, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
I don't know. Reserve. That's all I see. But you know, this place is shut down, so I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna go to the rear and hope for the best. Visitor parking in the rear. Rural. I'm nervous. They better not tow me. And I think I'm gonna call. No answer. So I'm parking at my job. The question is, will I get towed? Stick around to the end to find out. Hey, don't forget, go ahead and subscribe, like this video. Subscribe and let me know if you want to see more adventures of me and the full-time RV dream. It's just a dream. I am nowhere near close to retiring. I didn't begin to express how nervous I am to do this. This is crazy. I must be out of my mind for doing this. But I'm doing it. I'm not even sure where I am anymore. I think I may have come too far. I'm not sure. Oh, this way. That's got to be the garage over there. So, holy cow, I was way off the mark. I'm going to go tow my car right this second. But I do need to get to work and get started. That's why I did leave a little bit earlier. Glad I went and asked. So let's go where I'm actually supposed to be, which is not here. Okay, let's go back where I need to be. They said they would tow me here. How mean. I'm so scared. I'm praying I didn't get towed. You better still be there, RV. I did not get towed. Now I just gotta find my keys. No ticket. Not getting towed. Oh God, my anxiety. Ugh. I don't know if this full-time RV stuff is for me. I swear I was having chest pain all day at work thinking someone was gonna be out here towing me. So I'm going to pass on the stress of commuting around the DMV with my RV. I'm just going to enjoy relaxed vacations, sitting in the sun, sipping wine, and enjoying the great outdoors. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.